You're in a Cher t-shirt.
You've looked up and gone, oh, if I run in now, she'll
never
know.
And then she leaves for 5 minutes, comes back, it's wrecked, but you've disappeared to the soft play.
Yeah, but
You're her first gay friend.
but she's not gonna like run into an adult play centre like a 30-year-old woman and be like, "Oh, dickhead!"
No,
with the blue fingers. Get out here!
Hello, welcome everybody back to the SinBin Pod. We are here today, as you probably know if you've been watching previously. We have got Jack Henry is going to be our guest today. The final of our group of four, who is being lovingly adored there by Reb and Phoebe in the corner.
People.
My co-host is Kwame Adu.
Hello. Thank you.
And as previously mentioned, Phoebe Taylor, Rev Day. There they are, the ladies in the corner.
One and clap. Thank you, Mark.
Extra claps here. Apologies.
How many episodes is it now?
This would be 20 what, Mark?
8.
Thank you.
Wow.
Congratulations,
How does it
guys.
feel
Thank you,
to
Vic.
know that you've reached the point that you can't have Leo on?
Who's what?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
Full name
Thank you.
as well.
Well, I tried to go really short and that did not
yeah,
land.
no. I thought you were naming a comedian on the circuit. I was like, oh my God, what's that?
worked with Leo.
Wow, Jesus.
Don't want Leo.
No, you're right. We can't. Although, we are going to do series 2 and 3. So could he do series 2, episode 1?
I hope not.
Okay.
What,
Because that's just a bit young.
That is true. It's been too young, almost. Well, we'll have a chat with Leo. We'll email and see what he comes
Just
back
starting
to.
off really nice and smoothly for Jack here.
Thanks for that. That's
We'll start with
Jack,
Leo
Jack,
and we'll end.
all Jack is thinking, I know to our right, is why aren't they talking to me? Well, this is my fucking episode.
Exactly.
Sorry, Jack.
The
You're
star.
blinking in Morse code, being like, get me out.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Talk about yourselves. I'm good.
Well, we're busy making shit jokes. Yeah.
Chat amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
At the SinBin podcast.
Away, Jack.
I'd like to caveat my story by saying I really struggled for a story because I think I'm naturally quite a boring person in that I've never drunk alcohol in my whole life.
Okay.
I've never done drugs. I've never gone on a lad's holiday. I've never done anything like that could lead to doing like a crazy antic.
Okay.
So I'm going to take you back to the early 2000s. Bidborough Church of England Primary School. I'll name it. What are they going to do? I don't know if anyone else went to like a very like villagey school, but there were certain like unspoken rules of village schools. One was everyone gets invited to your birthday party because it was small classes.
Right.
So everyone goes to everyone's birthday party.
Yeah.
London.
Whether you get... Are we all doing this? This is a...
No.
No? That wasn't a thing?
No.
Actually, no, full class had to get invited until, I think, year 2, and then you could start getting selective, and it got political.
No.
Well, so
We grew
I
up
think-
every man for yourself.
So happy
Yeah.
about it as
Yeah,
well.
the
Pete.
cull was great.
If you want to get invited, do something to earn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no, it didn't work like that in
No.
Bidborough. It was very much like... I think it was more about like political parenting than it was
Sure.
about the
It's
children
always
itself.
about parents, isn't it?
Yeah.
You also had to bring in a tub of Quality Streets on your own birthday and
Okay,
stand by
yeah.
the door on the way out,
Yeah.
and everyone took one.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
What? Out of season Quality Streets? That's just like a Christmas
I
thing,
think
surely.
you could do other things like Haribo or
Okay,
whatever.
you were allowed other
Yeah,
brands
it
were
wasn't.
available.
Yeah,
I was
they
like,
weren't
just-
Spawn.
I was
They
like, just Quality Streets.
Is Quality Street Christmas specific?
I'd say
I would
so.
say
Yeah, I
so.
think they
Yeah.
really,
Is it?
really pop
when
off
you
at
have an
Christmas.
Equality Street the rest of the year.
You're not.
You're
not.
You're not.
Mate,
I agree with you.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
opening up the Quality Streets in like the middle of like, I don't know,
Really?
September, I would think there's something seriously wrong
Yeah.
with you.
To be fair, I never really had them, but so maybe that's
well,
why.
I can't help you there.
Small chocolates only at Christmas. Big chocolates rest of the year. Those are the
Yeah,
rules.
Easter
But
is big chocolate time, at Christmas small chocolate time.
Sure.
Celebrations though all year round.
Yeah, because it's always time to
Yeah,
celebrate.
Oh, but
you've
that's the
always
same thing, isn't it?
Celebrate
And
good
Heroes.
times. Come
No,
on.
it's
So
not.
different.
No, it's not.
not.
Why?
You're right, but it's not
You're
the same
wrong.
thing. It's a bit like you can have chicken all year round, but you have turkey at Christmas, and they're the
Yeah.
same thing
Yes.
almost.
Yeah.
You have given the worst possible explanation you could to the vegan next to you.
You make a fair point.
Maybe you just have cashew nuts all year round and then nut roast at Christmas.
Oh! Why didn't you say so?
Quality Street is the
I
turkey
get
of
it.
chocolate.
I thought nut roast.
Quality Street is to nut roast what chocolate is to cashew.
Tofu all year round, seitan when it's a special occasion.
I feel like we're
Yeah.
doing a non-verbal reasoning exam at the moment.
I didn't say nut roast because I didn't want to set Jack off.
So we've had nut roast, devil's bald sack, and cocks in the corner. Just to summarize. I got invited to someone's birthday party. We'll call them Josh because that was their name.
Yeah.
And it was at a place called Wear 'em Out. And I think
Soft
like
play.
soft
gay.
play. Yeah.
Oh my god! Thank God it's soft play. Thank God it's soft play.
I think at one point most rural towns had a wear 'em out or a wear 'em out equivalent,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
was like a kind of a multi-story
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
palace
Sure.
where
Sure.
all the walls were like netting and you did slides and balls and big
Yeah,
inflatable things.
Like Clowntown.
Anyway,
Sounds like what you
Charlie
do the
Chalk.
weekend nowadays.
wear 'em out. I sure hope he does.
If they let you back in the
And you're
room.
now proud member of the LGBT community.
Wear 'em out in collab with cocks in the corner.
It's an East London club night.
Net walls, balls, and large inflatables.
Sounds fantastic.
All you need is the Crazy Frog theme. Bing, bing. So I was invited to this place called Wear 'em Out, and like two important things about me is one is I've always
How
been
old are you? Sorry.
year 6.
Like 10 or 11.
10, 11.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You
So-
add 5 to the school year and it tells you what age you're going
Shut
to turn in
up,
that
is that a
year.
thing?
Oh, that's a good
Facts
way.
today.
I just
Yeah.
remember.
That's so clever.
So if you're in year 6 and you add 5, you're going to turn 11 when you're in year 6.
Amazing. It may have been younger. It may have been year 5. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Again, not important.
Well, I don't
but
want
what
to
now?
Yeah.
5.
Add 5 to that, Rhett.
Let the numbers guy do this, thank you.
Send it to rate
If I could
now.
just get these fingers involved. You'd be turning 12 there, Jack.
And two key things about me is that I've always been very good.
Finish that sentence.
I've always been quite mentally ill,
Okay.
which I wear as like a badge of honor. It's part of me. I'm fine. Like I deal with it. It's just part of my life.
Yeah.
Happened at quite a young age, and I kind of had to go, okay, this is just here now, and
Yeah.
we're going to deal with it together. And then I've also been quite
Bring us into it.
yeah, no, you don't do it. I don't think you'd help. And I've always been quite like camp shock.
You're in a share
yeah.
t-shirt.
The shock was the quite.
Very camp.
I'm learning so much about you today.
So the last thing a kind of camp mentally ill 10-year-old wants is to be trapped in a play palace. That's all my nightmares coming
You
true
don't
at
want to be
once.
worn out.
I don't want to be worn out.
You're
I
mentally
don't-
worn
Nothing
out as
about
it
me
is.
wants to climb. I want to go to the theatre. Like, why aren't we doing that? Like, for my 10th birthday, my nan took me to see The Lion King. I've never been happier. Like, no one's going, I don't want to go to Wear 'em Out. So,
You're a man of culture.
Yeah.
who's starring in Wear 'em Out?
Refined taste.
Yeah. And so I was like, I had to kind of go. Everyone went. And I remember going, but I remember being like, I'm not going to be
It's the worst.
worn out. I can't handle this. So I was just hanging with the mum of
I knew
the
you
boy
were gonna
whose
say that.
birthday
I
it
knew
is.
you were going to say
Yeah,
that.
which is
always one.
absolutely
Yeah, there's always
yeah.
been like, I'm
One.
going to crush this with the mum.
Yeah, I was the mum hanger. Like that was me.
Yeah.
I was also quite a large child, which again I loved at the time, and still still do celebrate. I loved being a large child. So like I wasn't there to exercise. For me, a birthday party wasn't exercising.
It's not
cake.
relaxing.
Don't trick me into a workout.
Exactly. What is this HIIT class? What's
Where-
this Barry's boot camp for 6-year-olds? But we're all going up and down.
Where's the
mudder.
cake bit?
Yeah. And that is
Bring
actually
forth the gatto ASAP.
Yeah, it's not just any Victoria Sponge. At least a pineapple upside down.
I'm dressed as Prue Leith. Big necklace. Anyway, it's a bit dry.
The mum's actually hanging out with you. She's like,
Yeah.
someone with him.
You're her first gay friend. You're her
In the
gay
village.
male friend.
In the village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's your
living her-
beard.
Her Sex and the City dream.
I do agree with you though. Like birthday parties should not be sporting events.
No. Why
Even
are we
now.
exercising?
I completely,
Yeah, no, I'm
honestly,
with you.
no,
No.
no.
I want to
Grow up.
relax and chat and have
But,
fun.
yeah. So I was chatting to this mum, and Josh really liked sharks because children like things that could kill them. And Josh really liked sharks, so he had a shark themed cake with a shark on it, and it had all this blue wave icing. I remember it so vividly because this genuinely does keep me up at night. And me, just like a fun little chunky 10-year-old, chatting to a mum. Mum goes, I get hungry. I start rifling through everyone's party bags.
Love this so much.
Because I'm like,
no.
I'm like, gotta get my snack on, right? The other thing,
Were there not snacks out? That feels like an oversight
I
by the mum.
I think that the Wear 'em Out place provided like a mutual sharing table. Now another
A
thing,
buffet.
a buffet, a
buffet.
buffet, or as we call it in Tupper Joel's, a mutual sharing table.
Mutually style.
That's
Wear 'em
the
out.
most bullshit description ever.
We're doing
Fancy
fancy
French stuff made over here.
Buffet.
If only there was a quicker, simpler name for it.
You've described a big plate.
Let's put a name on that.
I've never heard a better euphemism for "we voted for Brexit" in my life. We don't call it a buffet, we call it a mutual sharing table.
Now
Oh God, villages are wild.
There's charcuterie over there. We've
Yeah.
got
another piece of information, related to the mental illness thing is I have OCD. I was diagnosed when I was 12, but I started showing signs when I was about 6. And one of the big things for me was, and still is I don't make physical contact with food that I then eat. So I will never touch food and then put that food in my mouth. I'll use cutlery, or I'll use the packaging of the food, or I also don't put my finger in my mouth. I don't do anything
Right.
like that. I went a whole year where I used a different toothbrush twice a day, every day, because the thought of it coming out and then going back in again was, what, ladies? Was
it
just...
makes so much sense
Yeah,
that you're
yeah,
gay.
Yeah.
Did you have
Because when it
OCD or you
goes in,
just
it
gay?
stays. That's my lower back tattoo. What's Latin for when it goes in, it stays in? So that was it. So whenever faced with the mutual sharing table, that was my idea of a nightmare, because the second someone touched something, I'm out.
Right,
So
right.
like,
Oh
can't
my
do
God,
it.
of course.
So
Yes.
was getting peckish, had to fend for myself.
Individually packed parties.
Individually packed party bags.
That's your dream.
Perfect.
Mm.
Still is, to be fair. Why did we stop doing party bags?
Agree.
You guys,
I
why did you
think-
give us a tote for this? We should have had individual
Yeah.
packed party bags.
And a mutual sharing table.
An MST.
I've never done so much for so many people and been given back so little.
So I was rifling through and stumbled across the gold mine, which was obviously KitKats.
Right.
Individually
Yeah,
wrapped.
yeah.
We're talking foil, paper.
Two things.
Classic.
So lovely.
So easy for me to navigate. Can tear off the top, hold the bottom,
Got you.
Munch away.
Yeah.
munch away. Mum left. Not my mum.
The mum.
Mum.
I've left forever.
It's not relevant
Different
to this.
story.
It's just-
Different story.
Sidebar.
So rate that out of 5.
That's a different podcast.
And I'm like, I think 3, 4, maybe 5 KitKats deep. I'm going through the bags, they're mine. And then basically, long story short, I do this whopping great sneeze halfway through a KitKat. and I sneeze fragments of KitKat all over Josh's blue birthday cake.
Okay, diva.
So this like beautiful handmade shark scene is now littered with like brown speckles that have been through my mouth and out my nose, and I'm panicked for two reasons. One, I don't want this to come back to me.
Yeah.
Two, I'm living with the guilt of I wouldn't share a mutual sharing table with all these children, but now they're all about to eat my nose KitKat, whether they like it or not. So essentially,
and you've been going through the party bags.
And
so
I've been going through the party bags. Do you
Only
know what? I
5
felt
kids
no guilt over the party bags. Party bags, they didn't know what was in there. It was an every person for themselves situation. They can keep the little yo-yo or whatever was left. So yeah, I basically sneeze, and then 10-year-old me thinks, what can I do to fix this situation?
Jack.
Which just results in me kind of lightly fingering Josh's cake to smear the blue waves over the KitKat chunky.
Yeah.
KitKat chunky.
No, not chunky. KitKat
Chunks.
fingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was chunky. They were KitKat.
In the last 10 years.
I was chunky, they were KitKats.
That sounds like an X Factor duo that's been put together.
So,
Yeah, totally.
I love that he's not even trying to take them out. What he's going to do is cover them.
Yeah, so I sneeze onto Josh's cake, ruin it, start just madly just like fingering this cake. I don't know how else to say it. Like,
And is it like,
I think it is clear that you're gay.
So
I think,
much of
because I
this
can't
is,
imagine any technique of covering up
You
this
just-
KitKat that would look remotely like actual fingering.
yeah. I've never fingered. I won't lie.
is it? I'm assuming it's like buttercream. It's not like
Yeah,
fondant.
it's wavy. It's got peaks.
Right.
It's
yeah,
soft.
That's
it's
workable
Mali-
If it was
That's
fondant,
workable.
I would have just gone home.
Yeah.
If it was a solid top, if it was royal icing, there would be no way out. But I saw a way out.
Yeah.
And I was so panicked about everyone coming back from being worn out
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
expecting cake and just seeing me stood next to this like massacre, incredibly sad.
How much shrapnel was on this thing?
It was a surprising amount. I had to wipe the plastic shark with a napkin. I just remember being in such a state of terror, being like, the mum's about to come back, and now I have to do
you're on a
like,
time
Was your
crunch.
nose okay? That stuff must have hurt.
yeah. Well, to be honest, that was the least of my concerns at the time, because I was fully just like, oh my god, how do I fix this? So I'm doing like this speed art round, which involves me kind of smearing blue icing over this cake, completely ruin the cake. Just smear it in blue. The blue turns to brown because it mixes with
You
the.
could have just said,
There's
oh,
so much
the artist
KitKat.
depicted the cake as,
Yeah.
as an ocean next to a sewage.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a commentary actually
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
I know
Yeah.
we're not not everyone is a fan of sharks because of Jaws, but you have to understand they're an important part of our ethos.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
This is the reef. And then basically the end of the story is never fessed up to it. Decided that my only escape route was to go and wear myself out. So
You
I
realise
And at the end, you're like, I'm gay.
It's got so bad.
yeah. So I go.
I was prepared to exercise.
So I was literally and I remember seeing like the mum coming from the side of the room, being like, this is the most intense moment of my whole life. I'm 10. I'm terrified. And just looking at the cake and just literally legging it into this play centre, playing with everyone for 20 minutes and then coming out and pretending I had no
did everyone-
idea.
everyone-
Yeah.
Surely she knew. There's no world in which she's just stood with one boy
Well, I
You
was
were the
the
mum kid.
entire
One
party
chubby
while everyone
funster.
else is in the soft play bit.
I was-
And then she leaves for 5 minutes, comes back, it's wrecked, but you've disappeared to the soft play.
Yeah, but I think she's a good person because she was and still is friends with my own mother. I don't think my own mother knows about this unless
Okay.
she told her.
Right.
Until today.
And my mum will watch this, and when I say she's still friends with my own mother, she'll know exactly who we're talking
gonna be
about.
ringing.
Yeah.
Um,
But have you seen this?
but the only thing she could have done is called out the already camp tired, slightly overweight 10-year-old for ruining the cake at a birthday party. So I
the
think
one
she.
who's not playing with
The one who's the one.
Yeah.
But to be fair,
The one I've,
fuck up. No wonder you've got no friends.
The one I've already watched eat 5 KitKats out of everybody's bag.
If it wasn't for village rules, you wouldn't even be here.
I shouldn't have been there. I had no business being there.
You're not part of us. You're not even joining the mutual sharing table.
I wish I had options at the time. I wish she'd gone, do you want to come to wear 'em out? And I'd gone, no, actually. Nothing about me wants to go to wear 'em out. Like, I'm
just felt like
fine.
that.
I was wear 'em out with a men to.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
That's so
it was wearing
mid-noughties.
that. It was meant to be like M.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wear 'em out.
I
No.
dyslexic,
That's
but I have
clear.
got that,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just it never got brought up. They cut it, they blew it, they ate
you
it.
eat
What were the reactions
that's
when
true.
everyone saw this absolute
Do you
monstrosity?
know what the worst bit is that I didn't eat it because he
And all
blew.
of yours
No,
Already been in your mouth.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
90% of it had already been in your mouth.
the worst bit of that is I didn't eat it because the kid blew on the cake, and I thought, oh no, that's gross. I thought, I'm not eating that. So in my family at home now, because they're all so lovely and accommodating, when we have a family birthday, my mum holds the candle next to the cake.
Wow.
And the cake and the candle gets blown out next to the cake so I can enjoy the
it.
cake with everyone.
So you can sneeze on it.
Because I still, and then I go, KitKat, make it rain, and then Hurricane KitKat, and just blow it out. Yeah. So yeah, that's my story. I got away with it. I never confessed to it. My mum never brought it up. She never brought it up with me. But it still
Do you
genuinely
think she
haunts.
knows though, and has just thought he's got a lot going
That's
on?
what I
everywhere?
think. Yeah.
She has to have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no
how
other
bad-
explanation.
How badly was this after cake?
Genuinely,
Was it no? Did everyone comment on the fact that it had been ruined?
I think I had a mouthful of chewed KitKat, and I'm a big one thing about me. You can't lie. I'm a big sneezer. That's what everyone says.
Oh,
I'm
there's
a
one thing to
huge.
know about me, I'm
I'm
a
a
big
huge
sneezer.
it's
sneezer.
all they're saying.
I'm a
on
big
the
sneezer.
Mentally ill, camp, huge sneezer. Those are my big
Massive in
things.
the sneeze community.
The amount of times an MC has brought you on stage to, and it's London's biggest sneezer, Jack Henry.
Hey.
Big
Leave your
sneezer.
MST around this guy.
Everyone put your hands together and say a big bless you to Jack Henry.
Surely a Kleenex commercial. Surely.
Spawn.
Yeah, Kleenex, get in touch.
And if you don't reckon, if you
So
don't think
many
you've seen it
reasons.
before, maybe you recognise him from his feet.
Yeah, so I got away with it.
I
I'm
want to
pretty sure
give
I got away
10-year-old
You
Jack a
didn't
big
get away
hug.
with
Definitely
it.
didn't get away
But it
with
was-
it.
they
Everyone
know
was just
you
too
did.
kind.
It was a full chewed mouth of
I
KitKat.
love the fact.
disgusting.
I love the fact that you like you're the only kid not in the wear 'em out area, and you're smearing your hands on the cake while the mother's walking towards you. You've looked up and gone, "Oh, if I run in now, she'll
never-
never,
she'll
she'll never clock this."
Smearing it all over
How could she possibly?
Did you have blue all over
Snot
your
everywhere.
hand?
This is the absolute
blue
definition
I had-
of plausible deniability.
Yeah.
You had blue all over
perfect
your
crime.
hand. You were still like got away with it.
I ran into that wear 'em out with blue fingers, only being able to smell chocolate. That was it. I was like,
They'll be making true crime podcasts about
I
this.
was like that.
Oh, Jack.
And I was like, I'm being forced to play because I've committed a crime and I need an alibi. So I'm going in. I remember, yeah, see you in the ball pit, lads. Like, no, I'm fine, thank
Dealing
you.
with
Good to be me.
Oh my God.
I love that walking past the mum with like Kit Kat and blue on your face, and
Just-
like, yeah, like
And you're like, what's
Did you clean your hands off?
I remember, no, I maybe just in the general wear 'em out area, but I didn't have time. I do genuinely just remember sprinting. I remember being like, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work, run.
And when did you see her like turn, or was she already walking towards
She
you?
was, so wear 'em out. Let me talk you through. Big
Paint
play
the picture.
centre, slush puppy machine,
Yeah.
like with a little like kiosk. Obviously, them
Yeah.
hot dogs what go on the
yeah.
machine. Loads of groups of tables in the back corner, like party centre, party booths,
Mhm.
like stuff like that.
Lovely.
And toilet was to the left of the wear them out.
That's not. We don't need to know that.
So, but she was coming back from the toilet.
Oh, we do need to know that.
What context?
A short story.
Yeah.
She was coming back from the toilet. I was in the back corner party centre. I think
Okay.
I saw her before she saw me, but then essentially did at one point have to pass her in the run to the play
But
centre.
I
Oh my
think you could
God.
get away with that though, because kids are always running like to and from those tables.
Not this one.
anyway.
We were
No,
talking
but,
about
You
like.
had 5 KitKats.
Yeah, I
you were
know,
high
but
as a kite.
if it was you and
were,
you
yeah.
left perfectly fine cake to go to the toilet,
Yeah.
and there was one person
Correct.
there,
Yeah.
and then on the way back, you see that kid sprint past you
With a blue hand.
with a blue hand that you can see because kids can't run that fast.
Especially this kid.
And
Okay. I
this kid who
personally,
was won't even exercise like at a party.
no.
And then
Parties
you
aren't for
get back
exercising.
to the cake, and the cake is just a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
You don't go, what could have happened here?
Yeah, but she's not going to like run into an adult play centre like a 30-year-old
Yeah.
woman and be like, "Oh, dickhead!"
No,
with the blue
no.
fingers.
Correct.
Get out here! Fix this cake.
Get out of the pulpit and
Yeah.
sort this
She's
out.
gonna go. She's gonna go. The fat gay one who's been chatting to me for the last 2 hours has probably done a boo boo and deserves a break. P.S. Where are all the KitKats gone? Yeah, like, that's what she's gonna
Oh,
do.
yeah, at
Probably
what
just-
point did they realise the KitKats were gone?
They didn't. I don't think they did.
Well, she must have
It never
known
came
when
up.
no one, like
Well,
everyone
no,
was
you
pulling
just
them
give
out.
the party bags, not the kids.
No, because you leave
Yeah,
with them.
no,
don't
Yeah,
you?
they give them as they
Yeah,
leave
they're not
with a
comparing
slice
the
of cake in a
party
napkin
bags.
Yeah.
Did-
with my KitKat on it.
Do you not get your own party bag?
You do, but I don't think
Yeah, but
anyone's
by that
comparing
time I'd had
notes.
enough KitKats, Kwame. I wasn't in it for the KitKats anymore.
Was the rest of the party bag good?
I don't remember.
Right.
I just remember literally being like, I need to leave.
There's something I've got to know. Once they sang happy birthday to him over the cake, were you standing there watching them cut it up for everyone else to eat?
I was standing there like the traitors. Like I was like, who has done this to this cake? Like,
No.
yeah. I thought he liked sharks, not explosions at the beach.
But that's also
What
if no one else
monstrosity is this?
if no one else is commenting on it, then
No
you
one
ju-
commented. I just remember being so scared, stood at the back, being like, I can't draw any attention to it because it will come back to me. I can't draw any attention to it, it'll come back to me. And then he blew on the cake and I thought, well, I'm not having any cake because that's disgusting. And then watched
perfect
everyone
crime.
eat my KitKat snot.
With
Oh.
glee or with guilt?
No, I wasn't like,
What I planned.
No,
I've got to know.
Well, that
I'll
would have
ask.
been
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah,
suspicious.
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a real sense of shame around it.
Yeah.
I genuinely sometimes go to bed and be like, shot cake! And then and then get back in again. So yeah, I'm not too proud of it, but
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
It's such a great story. And all the images that go with it are just funny because of the way you describe it.
How do you feel about? Do you have like a sort of visceral reaction to having a KitKat now?
I love a KitKat now.
Right. Okay.
And
so
how
it's
about
not
shark
deterred
films?
you, if anything.
Yeah, I don't mind shark films. Well, I don't really watch scary films because I'm easily scared. Quite an emotional person, and but I do love a KitKat. Huge shock, but I just remember. I think the physical representation of what a blow on a cake could do put me off cake.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? It's almost like when
Physical
when
sort
like
yeah.
That was
It's
one
like the diet.
heck of
It's
a
like the
sentence.
dark.
That
It's
was
like the black light.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Also,
I want to eat a cake.
I love that you started this off with I've never drunk alcohol, never done drugs, and then proceeded to tell the most I was high story that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I had the munchies.
Like every decision you make is the exact decision someone who's on cocaine
Someone
is
else
like,
burnt
oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm a
my
fucking
runway.
genius. I'll just smear it everywhere and sprint past the person who made the cake.
No,
She'll
I
never
got
know.
sober at 11. That was my wake up call. Yeah. I was like, oh, I've really got to stop this. Like, looking at my blue fingers, like.
God, when you're hitting rock bottom at 11, that's-
Yeah. So sorry about ruining your cake. But I don't.
Where's Josh now?
It's still in Tunbridge Wells.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you still in contact with him?
No, but my mum is still
Mum's
best friends with.
you
Oh,
have
he'll
to,
be hearing
you have
about
to get
this.
your mum
Yeah.
to send her this episode.
My mum is
There
still
needs to
this
be
day
like some
best
sort of
friends.
after bit to this
Wow.
episode of like the correspondence or something. Like
Yeah.
there's got to be
Also,
some
hi
sort of-
Nikki.
Oh yeah,
How are you?
Nikki,
hope you're well.
hello.
Happy
We
New
love
Year.
you.
We absolutely love you.
Lots of love.
my mum's quite a friend of the comedy circuit, and
it's-
she's got a real thing going on with Kwame, and I'm not sure how I feel about it because I do. She's still with my dad.
Oh well, if you know anything about
Uh,
Kwame, he will try it on.
After fending off the competition.
Mum, don't go to school disco night. Okay, it's not worth
I
it.
assume it'll be immediately after I've done something really bad. Just go over and apologise, and then
Okay, so so you said about I'd like to have an after. I almost want an after documentary. Like this is like, you know what I mean, like a Stephen Avery thing, not like a Stephen Avery thing. Yeah, and then we line them all up to watch you telling the story. All these kids that ate the cake.
They all walk into a room with a single chair, really. You know? I ate the sneeze cake, you know.
It was me.
Halfway through, I'm one of them at the beginning, and then halfway through I go, it was me.
It's been cutting me up inside.
Netflix, if you're hungry. Dun dun.
great.
You could have the mum just going, I knew he'd done it.
But he was odd enough.
She just wanted a bit of peace. Probably. She was glad you'd gone in. Bless her. Oh, Jack.
That's a great story. Thank you, Jack.
Fantastic.
Yeah, really great.
good.
I need to race it. I need to score it now. Again, the age thing does kind of matter because it's a big thing when you're that age. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you're 18 or 20 and it's a story about like that's probably one of the worst things that can happen at around the age of 10 is something to go wrong at a friend's birthday party. Does that make sense? You're not drinking or drugging at that point, or
So I was distracted by the fact that Jack is sat in front of an aquarium.
Yeah.
That just looks like a big cake. Looks like that's like.
That looks
Can we
like
talk-
the
literally, that
coral
looks like
in
the
the
cake.
KitKat.
So it's kind of, I was just saying that age is sort of one of the worst things that like at a birthday party for something to go wrong. I don't know, but it's very funny. It's definitely I can hear the shame in it the same way I could for Kwame's personal shame. Again, I don't think you got away with it entirely. I definitely think the mum knew for sure. The mum knew,
Yeah.
but she saved you by not calling you out. But why would she call out a 10-year-old?
Sometimes I've got to learn.
Sometimes they do. You're not wrong, Kwame. You're
I
not
know
wrong.
what type of parent you
You're
are.
not wrong. Yeah.
So every time that she does it, like, what are you doing?
You need to learn the consequences of your actions.
So I think we're in the 3s.
That's fine by me.
But I think we're sort of. I'm just trying to work out where we got to with you guys and compare it. I think we're around the same as who was it? 3.3. I think
I was around there. I
yeah,
think. Certainly in the
3.5.
3.5. Oh, you 3. Okay.
Yeah, I was 3.5, baby.
Oh, you're 3.5, baby. I'll put it on par. I'm going to go 3.5.
I love that.
Nice.
I'm going to go 3.5. I think yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Kwame.
I'm going with my unnecessary separate
Oh, here we
scoring
go.
system. I'm going
There's
with
always
a
one, isn't there?
3.3 because threes sneeze.
Nice.
Oh, God, me.
Seas.
You're
And the
becoming
seas.
insufferable.
I
You
take
got
it as a
one
point of pride that I've lasted this long.
Yeah. You got one maths question right at the beginning of this 4-episode recording and you've like coasted on it. It's great.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3.7. I think like it's embarrassing for you. It's world ending for you. But realistically, only the mum would have known. The rest of the kids would have just been like, cute cake. So yeah, I think 3.7.
As someone who has also made a brown mess and then run away.
What a sentence.
That's the name of my
What a
hour. Brown
What a
mess.
sentence.
Brown mess and run away.
I really resonate with the birthday party kid shame. Like that feels so heavy and hot. I'm going to give you a 4. I think
Ooh, there you
Basically a
go.
5.
it is basically a 5. It
Someone's
is.
world. Yeah.
I'm going to go 4.
All right, nice. All right, excellent. Well done, Jack. Jack, thank you. It was a
Well
great
done.
story.
Well
Thank
done,
you so
Jack.
much, Jack. Brilliant. Which, of course, leads us on to
Yeah, come on, hit me with it, Mark.
Cox in the corner and Mark.
about this.
Jack seems very ready. I'm assuming you have a question for him, Mark.
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah.
Everything we've heard about Jack so far tells us he's perfectly going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think he's
after
going
this
to
question.
scream, cry in Mark's face.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Mark.
You're very open about being on antidepressants for about 18 years.
Yes.
Did the doctor say when they would kick in?
Oh, God.
That's the best one.
That's
so
good.
good.
No,
You've had a
that's-
real redemption.
you
arc,
saved
you
it.
really have.
You saved them. Yeah, you've had a real arc today.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Now I wouldn't know what we'd do without you.
Yeah.
No, they hopefully one day. They do work. I can't even stress. I'm much worse without them. A few times in my life, I don't know. Some people, when you're on like antidepressants for a while and you go through a long period of being like what you see as fine.
Yeah.
You have this day where you just go, I don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
I'm fine. So
Yeah.
you just instantly stop taking them, and then a month later you're like, oh, I did all along. Like, they were really helping. They were really playing a part. So
They
yeah.
were doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They were not best supporting actress. They were there with me. So yeah, I do need them.
This is just like my curiosity, and I probably recommend ahead of time edit this out. But if with the touching thing, does that make taking pills difficult?
So I pop them out of the packet
Directly.
directly into my mouth.
Right, got it.
I have a
lovely.
system for everything. People, when I tell people it's everyone's favourite game to be like soup, and you're like with a spoon. They're like, they just look at me and they go
That's
like,
a whole podcast.
Yeah.
I think we do. Can we have a bonus episode where we just like heckle different things?
people will be like sandwich. And I'm like,
Actually, everyone bring an item in with you next time.
And try and eat that
See
then.
if Jack will eat it. Yeah.
there's almost anything you can eat, almost everything without
Yeah.
touching it.
Popcorn
Popcorn, I'll do it with a spoon or I'll pour.
I
in cinema.
would lose my shit if I went to the movies and the person across the thing for me pulled out a spoon.
I love it if it was like a
I'm
you had
like,
like
I know we should be understand. I would
Or a ladle.
I'm not
lose-
doing like my mamas.
we're trying to watch a quiet place. Can you stop?
No,
just a pair of chopsticks. Generally.
That actually might be better, to be honest.
a lot of time I eat like a hamster in that like I'll bring the food to me and then use my like tongue to work with it.
Your charisma.
So for example, to eat like people always go, well, how do you eat a packet of crisps? If I'm at home, I'll tear the bag in half and eat them with a fork. You can pick up a crisp through two prongs of a fork and just pop it in. Nice and easy.
That's wild. I
That
love
does
that.
not sound nice and easy. That sounds like effort.
Well, when you've been
Well, yeah, but
doing
that's
it
the thing
for
about mental illness. It's just not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like it's not rational then actually.
I
Yeah.
didn't think of it like that.
Hard.
Tommy, you're right. Yeah.
Well, I've not touched a piece of food for the 20 something. Well, since I was 9.
Not
Was
even
when it
accidentally?
started. Not and then eaten. No.
Right.
So like crisps, I'll use the bag. Like I'll
Yeah.
shimmy them up inside the bag
Mm.
and just take them from the top. Popcorn, I'll like take them from the top, and then when I can't take them from the top anymore, I'll pour.
Love
It does
that.
make it does
Take 'em from
it
the
just
top.
actually does
Yeah,
make
there's a
sense.
way of doing just about anything,
yeah.
Is there
apart from a
food-
mutual sharing table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
that's
there a
difficult.
food that you've met that's impossible?
No, I mean no.
Anything is possible.
It
if you
depends on
believe.
where I am. If I'm at home, you can use utensils for just about anything. I've
Yeah.
got knives, forks, tongs, spoons,
Yeah,
ladles.
yeah.
I can make it work.
It's actually a very optimistic message. Like generally, you can make
Make
anything
anything
work.
You can make anything work. Yeah, as I said, I've been dealing with it for longer than I haven't.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just second instinct.
Sinner or winner, everyone.
Yeah.
Winner.
Mark, let's go straight into it.
Yeah, we're both named this week as well.
Okay, cool.
Woo.
So the first one's from Susie, who says, was on a night bus, drunk, confident, sat at the front on the top deck, was pleasuring my fella. A loud cough was heard about halfway back. Didn't realise an older gentleman was there. We both froze, stopped, and then pretended to get when we got our phones out to pretend to check emails. At the next stop, the old man came over, tapped us on the shoulder and said, I didn't expect you to stop. You for today have no adventure.
Oh.
That's quite creepy.
Yeah,
It is.
I would agree.
When that started, I thought she was going to say that she was sat at the front of the bus so she could pretend she was driving the bus.
Yeah.
Really
I was
took
going
it.
to say, can I just say, I
In
love
so many ways
nothing.
she was driving the bus.
I love nothing more than being top 10 front of a bus.
Yeah, you
I
thought
think
you
it's
were riding
amazing.
away.
So I was so excited by
wasting
that,
my
and then
time
she just went,
wanking someone
"Yeah,
else."
wanking off my boyfriend." And you're like, "Okay, cool, that's a good turn fast."
I do feel like we should. Yes, the guy is creepy, but I don't know how much sympathy I have
Zero.
for them
Correct.
Yeah.
I
Could
agree
not
with you.
in that
Yeah.
Was it
scenario.
definitely hands?
It doesn't say, it just says pleasuring.
Right, well, Susie, next time, can you tell us exactly and explicitly what you were doing?
What do you mean? No, he's not. She's not
She's just
tickling
doing a
him.
nice
You
dance.
say
No,
pleasuring.
I
She's.
no, I'm meaning, is it a blow job?
Or a hand job.
That
Or a
Oh.
thank you,
Yeah.
or a hand job?
or she's just telling him a
It's-
nice story.
The other thing is, as well, if you want to keep an eye on who's watching you, then sit the fucking back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
shouldn't sit
also,
the
well,
front.
well-
But what a beautiful
They're drunk
view.
and confident.
Okay, yeah.
but while we're there,
Confident.
just don't fornicate on the bus.
Surely.
Yes, maybe
Yeah.
that should
Surely
be the
there's
headline.
also-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
mutual space that not everyone has consented to your fornication, and therefore let's not do it. So that I think it's going to be
It's a
hard to
mutual
beat
sharing
that.
vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a mutual sharing vehicle.
And the old man was
There is-
hoping to
there is-
turn it into
I'm sure there's a shorter
should
name
show
for that
it
as well. Right? Yeah.
And that's
go
up
on.
against Joseph, who says, my nan and granddad came for a visit. I'd baked some cakes, but got them mixed up with me and my housemate's space cakes.
Oh.
Turns out they can handle their drugs better than us.
Legends.
I get a text now when they're visiting asking if I'm baking again.
Oh, but that's
I love
sweet.
that.
That's a
nice.
sweet
And then-
sweet, but
story.
he's also,
And then his
technically a soul.
yes.
Surely.
his granddad went home, called him, and was like, "You never just guess what I've just seen on the way home? Someone was wanking someone off on the bus." And he's like, "Wow, those cakes really hit hard." And he's like, "No."
Also, I don't know.
Not as bad as the time that I saw someone sneeze on one. But
I don't know. There's a shame to knowing that your elderly grandparents think you're a pussy when it comes to
yeah, I agree.
Oh,
the drugs
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
But also, I just don't think. How do you mistake cakes? You cook two identical cakes.
Yeah,
one's got weed in it. Surely it has. As someone
Yeah.
who's never partaken in drugs, does weed not have a smell?
Yeah, but not in a cake.
not in a
When you
cake.
bake
No,
it into
not if
cake,
it's
it
an
doesn't.
edible.
Okay.
I've heard.
I could only smell KitKats at any time. It's still up there. I think that bus wank. I think they're both pretty bad.
Oh, it's
But-
definitely
Bus
bus
wank
wank.
Bus
It's
wank is
definitely
worse.
bus.
It's comfortably worse.
They watched the In-Betweeners, heard bus wanker, and misunderstood.
and
entirely.
stop trying to turn it. Person listening who wrote in, stop trying to turn it on the old man.
Yeah.
That's 100% on you for doing it in the first place.
Maybe he didn't expect you to stop because you were that brazen.
Yeah,
Anything
Yeah.
would stop you.
Yeah, it's weird that he came over. 100%.
It is
But
weird
you
that
were
he came
wanking
over.
someone off on the bus
He
at this
had
first.
to. There's no way
Yeah.
but past them.
Yeah, but you didn't have to say anything.
But if he never
They
acknowledged
didn't
it,
have
he'd
to,
be here in 2 years' time going, I saw someone get wanked up on the bus and I can't sleep at night because of it.
And I had to say something.
Yeah, and I had to say something.
Yeah.
I
No.
think drugging your grandparents is fine. isn't
If
it?
they were fine and they said, well, they
Fine
really
is a
enjoyed
strong
it.
bit of
word.
relief, you know.
Also, this is innocently done as well. It's not
Yeah.
purposely
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
And it's only, I'm assuming, a bit of weed.
And
It's
it was
not
a calm.
acknowledge
It was a calmy one, not a buzzy one. It's not like he laced it with
Exactly.
coke and they
That's
were
what
doing
I'm
laps
saying,
of the
yeah.
house. Like,
Wear them out.
and if
We've got to burn off some energy.
and if Nan and Grandad messaged and said, "Oh, we had a lovely time. They're home safe," and if it was a genuine accident and they're home safe and they enjoyed the cake, I think that's much better than
Yeah.
I
wanking
agree.
someone off on the
Yeah,
bus.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, there's no version of that second story that is worse than bus wank.
No,
No.
bus wank.
Bus wank.
All right, Bus Wank. What was his name?
Susie.
Susie.
What her name?
See,
Yes.
Susie.
Susie.
Yeah, it was Joseph with the cake, Susie with
Well
the...
done, Susie.
Joseph with the cake, Susie with the wank. Is that what you did say?
yeah, you finished it off for me. Yep.
Oh.
Said so calmly, like that's a statement you make regularly. All right. Well, it only leaves me to thank you very much,
Thank
Jack,
you for
your
having me.
episode and your story. I loved it. Kwame, thank you for co-hosting with me, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Phoebe Taylor, Remplay, thank you so much. Mark, cheers.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure doing the last 4 eps. We will see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey.